Alright guys and girls, 95% guys, that's why I say hey guys. When I say guys, hey guys, I mean guys and girls, but you know, we'll keep it simple. People, they sort of don't want too many words apparently, or talking too fast and making your head spin. Problem is, some people want long videos and full details, which I can appreciate, and some people are carrying on going, oh, you know, can you get to the point, and you know, maybe kind of like saying talking too fast or too much, or so. Look, you know, trying to keep everyone happy here. If anyone's unaware, I just want to be clear, I don't do EGR cleans or manifold cleaning. Been there, done that, okay? I can do clean, straight injector replacement, all right? Obviously, no problem there. The vehicle needs to be clean too, clean and straight as well. If it hasn't got a lift and hasn't got a bull bar, I'm even more excited about it. The newer and cleaner and less modified it is, the more I like it. So we've got my assistant here, Jonny, who is taking the EGR off. So I suppose this could be another EGR removal video, but it's not me doing it, so you can watch someone else do it, you know. Bada bing. So, you know, kind of to my instructions. So apologise to the audience and Jonny if I get bossy and tell him what to do, but that's how we roll here. If somebody else is going to help out with things, I'm going to say, look, this is how we do it, you know, don't do that, be careful of that, and it's just my nature. I want it done my way. So apologies to everyone. Are you alright with that, Jonny? Don't say anything, because he doesn't, you know, he's like me, he's like the other dentist that doesn't want to be recognised, right? It's not about us guys, we don't want to be famous, we're just trying to help you out with information. He's happy to demonstrate, he's quite confident with his skills, and so am I, and that's why he's allowed to help out with your EGR clean. Or maybe even take the manifold off if it's that bad. Let's see, eh? Hopefully not, fingers crossed, because that gets costly. Anyway, I've got some other stuff to do. I'm going to go and do that. I'll be not too far away, so mate, I'll be keeping an eye on you, all right? No phones, no smoko breaks. What do you want, mate? TV in the background or some tunes? What do you reckon? I'll put the radio on. Here we go. Put the radio on, see what comes up. Someone said, oh, radio in the background is your worst enemy for YouTube videos. I don't know. I don't get that. Give you a bit of entertainment in the background. We'll see if it doesn't work out. It doesn't bother me. The video still plays as far as I know. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be just VIP, maybe just VIP for now, but you never know. Might have to let it off the leash, you know, let it off the leash eventually. See what I do. This is one of those situations where I go, what I do. What I do is, I take it off from the other end, up at the EGR valve. You need to watch the full detail EGR video. So while with one finger you're pulling the other hand, we just go, look, see now, I'm completely awkward here, but you go like that and crack the seal. See what I mean about helping? I can't help myself. I'm only a few metres away doing some other work, and I always take those bottom lines off first while the bracket is secured to the vehicle. It's so much easier. Bada bing. Here we go. Okay.
I don't know if the government recommends you just driving around for 10 minutes for no reason. But
waste of petrol. What's it doing to the environment?
He could say that it's essential for his mental health. He could say that.
Oh, because everything's essential for mental health.
But think about it. He's stuck at home all day. We all are. We're stuck at home all day. You and I were able to come back into the studios
I know, thank goodness.
after a huge amount of work from the HR
And
department.
that was so good for my mental health, because I was kicking around my home by myself and lonely as anything.
So we're lucky. We get to, the three of us get to be in this gigantic building by ourselves, but at least we get to go to work.
I have no issue with him driving for 10 minutes at all. I
I
actually
think he's doing
eh? Maringo, New South Wales.
But how funny though that like he puts on a business shirt but not business pants. Having it.
Wouldn't we all like to turn up to work in like board shorts?
Well, he called it the ring radio, and there's photo of him sitting in his car with a business shirt and these bright neon orange like shorts on. But I think it's really funny that he's had to go. I've got to go.
Can you please provide the registration number and odometer for the invoice?
Because for those who are working at home, and I work from home for about half a week.
We only do this bit on the radio and then we shut it straight back up.
Yeah, and then we do all our meetings via Zoom at home so that we're not in the office, you know, risking anybody. There's many COVID safe rules. So at home, I understand why sometimes it doesn't feel like work. I'm not thinking about this because I do a lot of Zoom meetings in my spare bedroom. And I thought, behind me like this big blank wall, and I thought, well, this guy's going on a car ride to make him feel like he's going to work. What can I do to make it feel like I'm at work at home? So I thought I could put like big light banners behind me so that when like I'm on Zoom, I feel like I'm actually in the office.
All our desks have been packed up and tidied away. You can grab everything that was on your desk and then reassemble it back in your spare bedroom at home. So you basically transfer your desk from work here back into the desk in the spare bedroom at home.
I know, isn't that
That's
crazy?
a lot of work. Gives you something to do.
So just all that's on my desk is toys. I've just accumulated a lot of toys. It's Toy Story toys. It's just toys. So I'm happy to leave them here.
I think it's a really healthy way
What
to
is
get through
going
what essentially is, I mean, an extraordinary year that none of
Oh, yeah,
us
this
were
one.
able to see coming, and now we've all been locked inside, and for very, very good reasons to keep people alive. However, right now, we're almost a year in, and it doesn't look like, I wouldn't suggest that many businesses are going back into their buildings until next year.
Not corporate
The way
offices,
you look
yeah.
at it, the way you see the roadmap out, I doubt very much that any businesses can get back on their feet and back into their offices until next year. So you're kind of in
I don't know why they're calling it a roadmap out. It's not a roadmap. Anyway.
Work from home. And I'm thinking, oh, it's such a drama. I mean, it's not going to be long. It'll be 2 weeks at home. Sit down, CEO. And then
sit down. It's a big heart. He's just trying to keep it safe. You watch the whole one go. He's a futurist.
Our CEO saw this happening weeks before it even happened. He was like, guys, we're going to be working from home for a long time, maybe a year. I don't know, going you it out of your mind. Davey Lyons is getting in his car, driving 10 minutes to the beginning and end of the day, out of his driveway, around the suburbs, back into his driveway. He's working from home to make himself feel like he is working properly. I want to know what you're doing. What are you doing every day to make it feel like you're at work? Janelle on the phone in her home office in Croydon. Hello, Janelle.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, what are you doing? I mean, are you doing what this guy is doing? Are you driving around for 10 minutes just to go back home to pretend you're
No,
not
I haven't done that, but I have pretty much replicated my office at work to be at home. Like I've got my floor mat, my chair, my second monitor, even like the stationery and everything. So my desk is pretty much what it would be if I was actually at the office.
Oh, wow.
So at some point, you basically ransacked the building that you work in, put it all in the back of your car, and drove it back to your spare bedroom.
That's exactly what I did, and boy, it was fun bringing my chair upstairs.
No, I'm worried about
Have you
it.
thought about what's going to happen when you
Need to get a CD, mate. Get some music happening. This radio, they talk too much dribble. Oh, those clips at the back on the wiring loop. Oh, did you get the clips and you're up to the bolts, or are you doing the clips? Oh, yeah. The clips are fun up to the bolts, yeah. They're pretty good, actually, after you've done a few. 100. It gets really easy. Okay. Over here. Dubbo, Dubbo, eh? Uh-huh. I'd like to take this opportunity to remind everyone, if you want to make contact with me, the best time is Monday mornings. Text me from 8, even better from 9. Get onto it quick as you can after that time so we can get through the messages, the information. So that's obviously to order your parts kits. You might want your injector kit, or you might need, you know, let's say injector kits, you know, BFE kits, wheel bearings, whatever you want. We need to sort of get those. We've reserved Monday for parts day, but obviously we've got to get it all packed, addressed and sent to you. So we sort of need the afternoon to do that. So contacting me at 3 in the afternoon doesn't really work. I'm busy getting the ones that contact me earlier packed and sent. So I'm trying to help you, help me, help you. So don't contact me on Fridays really at all if you can. No Fridays. How's that? No Fridays. TGI Fridays. You know, thank God it's Friday, and let's just finish off the week and get what we've got to get done. We don't need to get chased up for anything on a Friday. Save it till Monday morning. If you just need some information, then you can text me Wednesday morning or Thursday morning, and I'll send you that information. And once I've sent you that information, right, you can watch it all over the weekend and check it out and whatever. Don't text me. You can if you like, but I probably might not reply. I won't see it or whatever, you know. Like, I'm going to work Monday to Thursday, school hours, right? Mornings is the time to make contact so we can get the work done and get that work done in the afternoon. Now, I don't know what you're doing here, mate. What's this wiring loom doing here still? I would be, like I said, unclip that from there and just get it around here out of the way, and it's totally nowhere near. I know you're working around it, that's good, but it's going to get moved anyway, so I say let's get it out of the way. See what I mean, guys? You know, like, you know, can you just do it my way and just, you know, so, you know, makes sense, I reckon, you know. So, you know, we're going to refine Jonny's skills here. We've been teaching Jonny for years. Well, it depends which Jonny you're talking about. So, you know. Look at little Jonny loves his biscuits! But most people don't like him, so we just tell him to keep his mouth shut. Yeah, mate. He's just squeaking back there in the background. Pretty persistent, but you know. You want to get a different perspective on this. Alright. How about this, right? That's the start of removing your EGR, but there's more to go, and some people haven't got time to hang around, so next video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you got something out of that, please give us the thumbs up and subscribe, turn the bell on, and we'll get a different perspective on things for you. Alright, so as I said in the other video, I don't do EGR cleans. Got an assistant here. And this is just a slightly different perspective on it. Perspective, different angle. You know, perspective is needed, you know. You can't just look at things one way. You've got to look at them from, the more perspectives, the better. You know, you've got to look at different perspectives. So that's what we've done for you. Check that out. I'm just over here getting some other work done. And in case you missed the other video, I apologise in advance to the audience and to our assistant here, Jonny, for being bossy and telling him how to do things, because that's how we roll. In case you missed it, I don't do EGR cleans or intake cleans anymore, I'll say. We do a straight clean injector replacement job, but not necessarily your EGR clean. The only reason this one's even booked in for an EGR clean, it is one of our local regular customers. You have other Hiluxes that injectors have been replaced, and he's within kilometres of us, so it's hard to say no. So we've got a solution for everything. There's always a solution. Hope you enjoy the balance of removing the EGR valve for cleaning. If you could just please confirm the registration number and kilometres. What is it when people, you know, the order says please send the odometer reading and the registration number, mainly for your warranty and your invoice details. They miss that a lot. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Who's complaining, whatever. You know, you can just keep asking over and over again. But it's in the message. Just puts a delay on things, but that's alright. We can manage delays. Now this one is that, so we'll pack that and that. Yeah, get these suckers out. Little bit of information for people that missed other videos. A lot of injectors, they come in brown boxes like this. I'm just unpacking these, you know, getting them ready. We do check all stock and repack, to make sure they're the right part numbers, make sure they are brand new, make sure everything, right? Make sure nothing's broken. All stock gets opened, checked and repacked. Yeah, so that it gets to you in a as new, undamaged, satisfactory condition. Sometimes they're in the blue box that they've already been repackaged in Australia. I won't go too much into about that in this video, but rest assured if you get the gear from us you'll only get brand new. If you buy it elsewhere you might get remanufactured, which is partly rebuilt. You may get other brands, you may get Chinese copies, you may get whatever you get. You might even get the wrong injectors. I had a guy yesterday, he was, you know, in fairness, he said, you know, I love your information, although I don't want to get the gear, and he found something that, you know, buying all the components separately elsewhere in bits and pieces and whatever was a little bit cheaper. Of course, it didn't include the service, the VIP group or anything like that, but basically, I usually do that one from this side. Oh no, they're the EGR ones. I thought you were doing the top bolt. Yeah, no, it's good. Look at this. You can even on this one. This is good. You can even reach it from the front. Have a go. Look at this. Got to watch those sharp zip ties there, don't you? Look at these bloody things. I can't straight away. Me, I'm twist those around the back, mate. I'm not risking it, you know. One. Look at that, eh? Bada bing. Even from the front, guys. Gotta love the Hilux without a lift, without a bullet. It's got a little nudge bar on it, but I can reach to the back of it. That is just beautiful. So, yeah. If you start cleaning your EGR and you get it all apart and you realise that, mate, I'm halfway to replacing my injectors, and you can leave it apart for a couple of days. It's better if you don't do it this way, because then you can hit me up and I'll get the gear to the express post pretty quick, and you can just do the injectors as well, because in the process you'll probably learn that you probably should be doing that in a lot of cases. Now if you've got a low K car, if you've got something that's a 13, 14 or a 15, it's done under 100,000, it's running perfectly well, we certainly really don't want to replace your injectors before we need to, so don't do that. Here it goes, it's coming off. Look at this. Beautiful. Yeah, it's just that pipe you got to hold back out of the way a little bit. It's pretty easy to get out, eh? Yeah, just make it look hard. That's what we do in videos. We make it look hard. Can I just grab that for a sec? I'm going to bring it in front of the camera. That doesn't look great. I just want to give everyone an example. We're going to have a look at the manifold too. Alright, that looks pretty clear at that end. The problem you got is, you look at this end, I haven't got the light on, you can't, jeez, that's terrible, isn't it? No? Can't see what's going on too well, but doesn't matter, you get the picture. It's got about a 8 to 10 mil coating all the way around, so it's not the best looking type one of these things you want to see at all. So this is one of those ones where we're going to have to take a really good look at it. And down in that manifold there and see if we believe the worst of it's right there, or this could be a sludgy soot cake that's been pushed down into the ports and whatever. So could create an extra day's work and add quite a few $100s to the job. And when I say quite a few hundred, it might be easy to say add nearly $1,000 to the job, whatever, you know, because it's probably closer to that than a couple hundred. Quite a few hours getting the manifold off and back on from this stage we're at now. You can see we've still got, you know, the fuel pipes, right? So the fuel pipes have got to come off anyway, but then you've still got, you know, dropping the coolant, getting the EGR cooler completely off, the other fuel return pipes, the manifold. Bolt's a bit hard to get to, and some other components out of the way to make it easier. And the cleaning can be quite disastrous, messy, and time consuming. So, or you can just send it away and, you know, it'll cost you a mint anyway, a couple of $200 or $300 to get those components cleaned, I think. So whichever way you do it, it's still very expensive to go to the next level, and a lot of people from their vehicles know that sometimes it's definitely worth it and sometimes it's not. We'll get to the conclusion of that. But this one again, about 10 minutes, so bada bing. Thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of it. Give us a thumbs up if you like that information, and you know, if you think I've earned your subscription, please subscribe and make sure you got the bell on so you don't miss the next important message coming your way. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.